on defensively tonight that you guys coming up short?
The first quarter, we got down 39-20. They hit 8 threes in the first quarter. That was the game.
I've heard a lot of times people compare Victor Wembanyama to you if you were like 6 inches taller or something like that. Do you see that in his game? What do you think about the way he plays?
I don't see anybody else in this game. I mean, I know we both skinny, and I'm sure he said he watched me growing up, but he's his own player. I don't think I'm sure he watched so many great players in the league and try to emulate just about everybody. You could tell in his enthusiasm for the game. You know, you could tell that through the TV and playing against them. So he's his own player, person. He's going to create his own lane. It's much different than anybody who's ever played. And you could try to compare, but he's going to carve out his own lane.
Coach was talking about that the next time y'all play him, you got to do obviously something to try to slow him down a little more. What not you just personally, but the team, like what do you think needs to be done to slow him down?
Yeah, I think he got at least 18 points off of like fast break layups, and then we switch in and he just being big in the paint over top of guys catching lobs. Like they played a great team game. You know, he hit some threes there at the end, but for the most part he didn't dribble much. He didn't, how many turnovers he had? 2 turnovers for the game. He usually had 4 or 5. So, he just catch and shoot, catch and finish. Just kept the game simple, and you see what he did tonight.
And the hesitation with doubling him is just he can see over everything already, right?
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't scoring in the post, killing us in the post, per se. I mean, he's just killing us from, like, that toss it up in the middle of the paint. He's 7'5". He's going to just finish over top of our smalls and catch and shoots. He's tough, man. He's tough with that size and that shooting touch. So, like I said, he didn't do much handling the ball or one-on-one action or posting us up. He just kept the game simple, and that's what great players do.
Yeah, to your point, does that kind of speak on how special of a talent he is, that he didn't feel like he was within like the primary option of the offense, and yet he had 38 tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they got first of all, they got length, and they got great players over there. I mean, they got young players that are going to have long careers in this league, and tonight they were looking for him. I seen him in transition. Trey Jones was 10 assists. He was looking for him tonight. Keldon was looking for him down there in the post when they switched. So they made it an emphasis to exploit his size against our smalls and get a few easy buckets there in the paint, and it paid off. He was able to hit a 3 at the end, because he seen the ball go through the rim, got a couple free throws, So, he's a tough player.
What'd you see from Book coming back?
Same old Book. Look faster, stronger, look better than he did game 1, to be honest. And that's just from the hard work he's put in, rehabbing his injury. And, so he looked great tonight, and we're going to have to build on it. 31, 13 assists, 9 rebounds, like controlling the game at that point guard position.
Still really early in the season, obviously a lot of new guys to incorporate and whatnot, but what's coming off 2 tough losses like that, what is the frustration level of kind of working through that?
We're not frustrated, Losses happen in this league. It's still early, like you said. I mean, I know we want to win every game. I know we know our fan base want to win every game, but keep grinding, keep moving on, move on to the next one. We got a 3-game road trip and try to lock in and do our best to come back home with some wins.
Tim, you had just mentioned how Coach trying to find different lineups, and Keeler got his shot today. How big was that for him, the guy who hadn't probably played at all, to do what he did tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's true pro. Somebody that's just been waiting for his number to be called and came out and made some huge plays for us. And it's only going to help with his confidence. So I'm excited for Cater, and hopefully that leads to more minutes for him.
Kevin, you guys tied up the game there late, and then the Spurs went on a 10-0 run. What can you attribute to them?
They made shots, man. I think when we tied it up, they got a foul. Victor might have missed the first one. He made the second one. I don't know what happened on our other end, but then Chetty Osman hit a 3. That kind of broke us a little bit when he hit that corner 3, because it broke everybody in the building, to be honest, because we were on a nice little run, and he was able to get free. And they were making shots tonight, man. I mean, 8 threes in the first quarter. Like, they started off hot. And I think, when you up 19-20 and we fighting uphill, every shot you shoot with confidence now, So you got to give him credit.
Kevin, as the ball was being dribbled out, looked like you were over by Wemby. Did you say anything to him there?
Just great game and stay healthy.